So this kid came up to me one time and he asked me, why did it take 5 years to build a school? So I told him why, but now let me share with all of you why it took 5 years. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Julio Little Caesar Rivas. I am the founder and executive director of the Hip Hop School of Arts. Back in 1983, I went to this place called the Radiotron. It was a youth center where kids were allowed to come in and practice their art.
Radiotron provided a safe haven for Little Caesar and his peers, who call themselves the Air Force Crew. The center allowed them to practice their craft and channel their energies into a positive and creative outlet to display their amazing dance skills.
You know, 3 years after, this youth center got demolished, lost funding, and went through all the legal issues, you know, so we lost the center. So what happened was that all of us, we went back to the streets. We have nowhere to practice no more. So it impacted my life because I always felt that a piece of me was taken away. I was inspired by that place, and that's one of the reasons why we have the Hip Hop School of Arts again here in 2012, so we can help the next generation of kids that have the same need just like I had it back in 1983.
This is the man. If it wasn't for this man keeping this thing alive, we would not have gone this far. The man behind keeping the Radiotron alive, the one and only Little Caesar.
Through hip-hop, I teach kids to set goals and work to achieve them. When a child learns how to focus their mind and energy in a positive direction, they can succeed at anything. So actually it took more than 5 years. This goes back to 1997 when I was doing a series of events called the Radiotron. And what I was doing was I was providing a place where kids could come and express themselves through the arts and using all the elements of the hip hop culture. So from there I started noticing that, you know, how cool would it be to actually have a school, a facility where we have of our own, where we can really come and express ourselves and bring the educational component and also the guidance, like a hip hop library, all the components of the hip hop culture, and then we can pass it on to the next generations of kids, so where hip hop, the authenticity of hip hop doesn't get lost. So then hip hop could really grow to the next level. So now fast forward all the way to 2007. The country of Korea called me because they wanted to fly me to Korea. As I was there, I experienced something very amazing. A lot of the politicians in the city of Korea got involved with the promoters and really promote hip-hop in such a way that's never been done before. So I was so moved and inspired by that. I came back home and I said, you know what, I'm gonna go do the same. I'm gonna go talk to my politicians. I'm gonna go speak to the community. I'm just gonna go share, because you know what, this dream needs to happen. So what I did in 2007, I met this guy named Seth King. Him and we started talking and brainstorming, and I was letting him know my ideas, and we started putting everything down on a piece of paper. Later on, I started having meetings. I called all the leaders in the community of the hip hop culture, and we met at the Department of Cultural Affairs in Los Angeles. And once we got all there, I shared this idea and everybody got inspired, and it was just like more brainstorming. We started putting a lot of stuff on paper, and Seth King was a huge, tremendous help with that.
Just working with the kids, man, and just giving back. So I'm just really happy to be a part of it. It's wonderful. Yeah. The Hip Hop School of Arts is basically, it's a coming together of a vision, of a mission to create love and peace in Los Angeles.
So after a series of meetings, Seth King and myself, we started writing documents, this document called the description package, and it took about 5 months to have what was in my head in a piece of paper. And from there, we just started continuously pushing, talking about, to our other organizations, talking to the city, and the ball started to roll. So at the end of 2007, I received a phone call by a great friend of mine named Charlie Evans. He wanted to have a meeting with me. A few days later, I met with him. We met at a restaurant, and he asked me, "What are you up to, Cesar?" And I told him that I was really improving in my life. I was taking seminars. I just recently came from Korea, and how inspired I was. And we're doing all these meetings and organizing. And he says, "Listen, Cesar, I know that you've been working in the community for such a long time. I met Charlie in 2001, and he helped sponsor a series of events. And he says, I know that your dream is always to actually have a center, because I know that a lot of kids, they follow you, and you're a leader within the community. I'm gonna provide you funds to make this dream of yours come true."
There's no one that I know who inspires people to want to follow him in doing good, and I've wanted to see that happen as much as possible. And Hip Hop School of Arts is something he's talked about for 15 years, and probably thought about for a lot longer even. And his dream is coming true, and I'm thrilled to be a part of it.
He said to me, "I'm gonna donate you. It's gonna be, I don't know how much yet, but it's gonna be in the 7 digits." I don't know what that is, so I just left it alone. I just continue here listening to him, and he said, "Yes, I'm going." He said, "You're gonna have a center. You're gonna help a lot. You're gonna continue having a lot of kids. You're going to have pretty much a whole different lifestyle with you and your family. And I just want to contribute, and I know that you're doing good in the community. So I want to be a part of, that as well." And I was like, "Oh my God!" I felt like a big old bucket of cold water just, landed on my head, and I was so moved. I didn't know what to say, and I was just stunned. I wanted to cry. I had my little trophy that Korea gave me. They gave me an award for the Hall of Fame award, and I was like, I showed it to him, but he was like, "Wow, you got an award, by the Koreans." He says, in 2008, I'm gonna help you put together a nonprofit. I'm gonna introduce you to very professionals in the field of a nonprofit, and I'm going to help you, not just funding, but also provide you resources that's gonna make this thing go as fast as possible. So that's exactly what he did. He sent me a limo to my house. He flew me to New York, and we started the process over there with an amazing lady, who's works with nonprofits, and we started the process. Okay, so let me give you some detailed description of what the organization's been doing. We've created the board of directors. We've been making series of many phone calls. We started the search for the building to find a home for the school in 2008 and in 2009. Also, we started creating many documents that we needed, and of course, we opened a bank account, which led me to also hire an accounting firm in 2008. We hired a realtor to continue searching for a home for the school. We also hired a consultant and staff to start creating many different documents that we needed. We reached out to a lot of nonprofits in the community. We also collected letters of endorsements from different organizations to support the project. We also did a lot of community outreach. So 2008, 2009, we were looking for a building in Los Angeles, and unfortunately, it did not happen. So here we are in 2010. We've moved farther east of downtown of LA to Pomona. We started searching for a new building in the city of Pomona. I had many meetings with the community, that means with city officials, with business people, community outreach. We also met with a lot of different people that will support our project.
I'm here to support Little Caesar and the Hip Hop School of Arts and support this community. I'm just glad that the Hip Hop School of Art is going to exist in Pomona.
I just would like to give a big shout out to the Hip Hop School of Arts. Know for a fact that hip hop is the foundation for a lot of great things. Keep it up, y'all.
We doing it, man, hard body, man. Hip hop made our whole life career, so we doing it for the Hip Hop School of Arts, man. You gotta understand, this is the up and coming new generation that's going to take hip hop to that next level for another 40, 50 years.
Hip Hop School of Arts would be a great thing for our city. It would be able to come in here and give our kids something to do, because with the schooling that we have now, we've lost all the skills that we used to have, the skill classes for people to go to. They're all gone. The auto shops, the wood shops, all those different things are gone. Hip hop would be a great addition to our area. It would be great for the kids and the families, and it would be a fun thing.
We're just all really excited and hopeful, and we have a lot of great ideas and plans of the way to make this a really great school. So that's why I'm here, and that's why I brought my daughter, and
hello.
That's why most of us are here. This is a very important time, and especially to support a project like this means a lot.
So I think it's wonderful. We're glad to have them here in the city, and anything we can do to help them, we'd love it.
The Hip Hop School of Arts is an amazing opportunity. I wish I had something like this when I was growing up. I wish I had access to a facility like this. We're at this building that used to be a bank, and we're going to turn it into the most amazing hip-hop school in the country, maybe even in the world.
I feel very privileged that God brought the hip-hop community together through the Radiotron and the radio. And through that, we as hip-hop brothers and sisters have always had a vision of wanting to help hip-hop go up to a higher level of respect, accountability, and for society to look at the hip-hop society as a mighty force, because that's exactly what we are. We are a mighty force. We have many united. We are making strong headwaves, man. And the Hip Hop School of Arts is a major step forward of solidifying the validity of hip hop and allowing society to say, wow, look at this organization, has curriculum, gives kids guidelines, gives kids leadership, gives them motivation. It helps keep them off the street. It helps them become speakers. It helps them develop art form.
I've been dancing for a year. Yeah, you just feel the love, you feel the vibe. Peace, love, hip hop, unity, that's what it's all about.
We continually search for new properties, and finally we actually found a property here in the city of Pomona. We started doing the CUP process, which took a long time.
I'm an attorney with Truman and Elliott. Truman and Elliott is representing the Hip Hop School of Arts and Cesar Rivas in filing their CUP application in the city of Pomona. Kathleen Truman is the partner of the firm and the principal, and I'm here with the city of Pomona today. We just filed our CUP application with the city. We're looking to locate the Hip Hop School of Arts at 499 Gary Avenue. We're looking forward to moving this process along, getting to the Planning Commission hearing and getting approval. Kathleen was brought on through Hip Hop School of Arts to help shepherd this project, you know, from the idea that Cesar had to creating an actual finding a home for the Hip Hop School of Arts. We started in the city of LA. We found a few locations there and tried to work with the city. We had one in a community redevelopment agency area, and it was very difficult, and they didn't really understand the concept of Hip Hop School of Arts. We found another location that wasn't ideal as well.
Oh my goodness, the downfalls of the process of this project. We hit a few walls, a lot of disappointment. We couldn't really understand it at some point. Throughout the process of this and looking and searching for buildings, I looked at so many of them. I would like to show you a paper. It's like a big stack of properties that I went to go see. And a lot of the buildings, they were not up to specs. They needed, I needed a lot more money, and also I needed a lot more time, which we could not afford. We went to Roseme, El Monte, we skipped one of the cities.
So we decided to move out of the city of LA, came to the city of Pomona to try to find a place here. This is a great city that really appreciates the arts and appreciates youth. So we thought it would be a good fit. We had another site in the city that we really loved. It was a great site up near the 10 freeway, but unfortunately that was more for a corporate kind of trade school. So we found this great site. Caesar found it with his brokers, and met with the city, with Brad Johnson, the planning manager, and Glenn Krieger, who was the principal planner, and they really liked the site. They thought it was a good fit. Caesar has a great vision for the interior and molding that now vacant property into a burgeoning school. So we're very excited for what's to come.
Today, Wednesday, September 14, 2011, we're here in the parking lot, actually getting ready to go into the City Hall. We're going to present the Hip Hop School of Arts project to the planning commissioners. The project already has been approved by the planning department, which is a big deal. The community's here, the lawyers are here, a lot of supporters. We're getting ready to walk into this amazing environment, a core environment, and people get to hear what we're all about and the difference that we're going to be making in the community.
We've been looking for places for about 3 years now, and we found a place that will have the Hip Hop School for the Arts, and we couldn't be more thrilled. I flew from New York to be here tonight, and I just wanted to be there the night that it all happened, the night that we got the green light.
Caesar is an angel that has come down for you and your children, and he's going to make an amazing impact on their lives through dance and through music and through art and through his inspirational life that he's led. Turning his own misfortunes into fortune, and he's going to do the same thing for your kids. It's very, very exciting.
We're going to stand for the youth and for the people of Los Angeles, because that's what it's all about. It's making a difference with people and standing for kids and standing for youth to find their own creative energy and channel that energy, educate, elevate their minds and cause leaders in Los Angeles, And so Caesar, thank you so much, and God bless you. God bless the Hip Hop School of Arts on this amazing night.
My name is Malachi, and I'm 9 years old. Well, I just want people and kids to just have a place to come and practice all their talents so they could develop them and show other people. Hip Hop School Arts.
And I stay focused on nothing but positive motivation. Stay focused. Hip Hop School of Arts. Let's go.
Public hearing number 3 tonight, which is for conditional use permit 11-010 at 499 North Perry Avenue. School of Arts.
If you were to open up this Hip Hop School of Arts on that corner, it would completely revitalize that corner that has been closed down for some time now. So it's a tremendous asset. Wonderful asset in terms of opening up and revitalizing that corner. It's also a tremendous asset for the youth and the young adults in the city of Pomona.
It was really funny. It's a little funky. It was very, very funky.
Your curriculum includes all these elements.
Yes, that segment. That is correct.
I can do that.
You can do that. Okay.
got a place now, man. We got a place for everybody. I really want to thank you for you know, just to respond and being, you know, being a stand for this project. And you know, I think you guys know the tremendous difference that we're gonna make in the you know, here in the city.
Bye, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Charlie.
Yes, that means approve. It's just amazing, you know, how Pomona has received me and embraced the entire hip-hop culture. Just overwhelming. I think everybody was just happy. They left. Now hip-hop has a home. Today, finally, I get the keys for the building from the owners. Got some documents that needs to be signed, which is an amendment, and also the certificate of the liability of insurance of the building. So in case anybody, you know, want to sue us, this will protect us.
Today is December 6th. And we wish him good luck on this project. And as of today, we'll be turning over the project to Caesar. I was focusing more on your dedication side of it, you know, because we discussed whether, no matter what business adventure you take, it comes to you, the person, your own dedication. And you can make this a success, channel all that energy into something positive, and so what else could anybody ask for?
So here we are in 2011. We met with the planning commissioners. We met with the planning department. We also collected many documents for the CUP process. We hired a videographer and also a photographer, because this is the first of its kind and the first in the world. So my intention is to make many of the Hip Hop School of Arts, so it could be all over the world. So in 2011, we were very fortunate to participate in the Pomona Christmas Parade, which, by the way, we won the Best Community Spirit Award. Well, here we are at the year of 2012. This year is very, very special because many things got approved. We also hired an architect, we hired a designer.
I'm an architectural designer, and I'm working with Caesar here to develop a plan for his new dance studio urban art center. There's a big vault in this space that's going to be used as storage since it's non-occupiable space. The center space here, which is a long open space, is going to be a computer, library, gallery, and urban art center all combined. We addressed everything for now. Awesome. Okay.
We hired an engineer.
Since we started in May, we've done the rough framing, rough electrical. We've done well, demo all the walls. This used to be a bank where they used to drive in right here. You can see the approach. We got to take the approach out, put a curve in. So now we got to take out this opening that you see here, and we got to frame it up. Spectre's on his way right now. We got to frame it up, smooth stucco it, and this is where our beautiful mural will be with Incredible Heck at the Hip Hop School of Arts.
And then all our permits, they were all approved. Finally got all approved, which is the CUP, the plans, the fire department, and many more. Of course, you know, sound. We hired many subcontractors, you know, to help us really with this process. We also pay many fees. This is where actually funding comes into play, because we had to pay a lot of fees at the city of Pomona for things to really move. And of course, we continue to actually promote the school.
Man, it's gonna be an amazing, incredible situation for kids, for the youth, man. Just, you know, keeping the whole culture alive and teaching kids how really to get out there and do it right, and how to, you know, where the history comes from, and it's just amazing, man. I thank God for the School of Arts, man. You guys do what you do. I support you 150%. That's Curtis Blow. I love you guys, man. Keep it going.
We have received many blessings, many blessings you guys could not imagine, but I think once you guys come to the school and experience what's happening, then you will have a definitely totally clue of what's going on with that. So with that being said, Welcome to the Hip Hop School of Arts. First of all, I would like to thank God for giving me life and giving me the ability to do this project. I would like to thank my mom and my dad for giving me birth and for giving me the opportunity to do what I love best. My wife, my daughter, my family. And also I would like to thank Charlie Evans and the Charlie Evans Foundation. They've been tremendously, they really put wings on this project so this project could fly, and without that, I don't think that will be possible.
This is one of the most important things that I've found that I wanted to pursue. And when kids have a purpose, they not only stay out of trouble, they become the best that they can be. And you know, hopefully this will lead a lot of people to be that.
So from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank him as well. And of course, and I would like to thank everyone who has participated in this project, even though like the smallest little, tiniest little thing that I might not able to see, you know, I would like to thank each and everyone that have contributed to this project, because without your help, this would not be possible. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. That's what life is all about, making a difference in other people's world. Hi, my name is Little Caesar, Executive Director of the Hip Hop School of Arts. I am originally from El Salvador. I first encountered hip hop when I was 12 years old at this youth place called the Radiotron. That's where I met a lot of b-boys, a very dynamic group of kids. I found a home. The youth center lost funding and got demolished. So all these kids went back to the streets. Many ended up joining a gang, doing drugs, going to jail. The Radiotron was gone, and there hasn't been another facility like it in years. I remember saying, how cool would it be to have a place where we can learn about the history of hip-hop, b-boying, urban art. In the middle of a crisis, it's amazing how hip-hop reinvents itself. In 2007, the Charlie Evans Foundation calls me out of nowhere. Caesar, I would love your dreams to come true. I will give you funding, and I will help you start a nonprofit organization and bring people around you that would make this organization become successful. So here we are. When a child learns how to focus their energy in a positive direction and express what they're really passionate about, That moves my entire being. We have a full-on recording studio. We have a hip-hop library. One of the most amazing things you can do is get educated and empower yourself. We're bringing all these resources so the next generation could be empowered.